I'm Sharon, and my mom named me Shi Wang. In Chinese, that means disappointment. So I'm from New York, and born and raised, and that means I came out of the womb pissed off. I was like, who the fuck slapped me? So I've been living in LA for over 20 years. Yet people here say I sound like a New York Jew. And I'm not Jewish. Yet. I'd make a great Jewish wife, because everyone knows Jews love eating Chinese. Shabbat shalom. So I wasn't always this angry. Years ago, I was living the dream. I was writing TV sitcoms in Hollywood. You're welcome. Then one day, Hollywood stopped calling. It turns out, to be a TV comedy writer, you have to be funny and suck a little dick. So I had to pivot, and I took the only job that made sense for a TV writer with an Ivy League degree. I became a receptionist at a public pool. Yeah. It gets worse because I had to wear a uniform of a polo shirt and khakis. And I looked like Jake from State Farm. If Jake had no self-respect and smelled like chlorine. So, do you want to know what the job is?
Yes.
Yes. It is sitting behind the front desk, telling people to swipe their ID cards, and then waiting for my computer to go ding. That's the job. And you know, my parents say they're proud of me, and they think of me often every time their microwave goes ding. So, you know, it's obvious this job is the Harvard of humiliation. Yet, in my review, I got a below expectations. And I got written up all the fucking time for bullshit. The first time I was written up was for sharing my comedy at work. Apparently, the pool is a safe space. Like, safe space? I can't tell a knock-knock joke, but old men could roam around with their nutsacks flopping out of their Speedos. The second time I got written up was for having an extended social interaction with the swim coach. I don't even know what that means. But they make it sound like I was blowing this guy on the pool deck. And the third time I got written up, well, that was for blowing this guy on the pool deck. So my boss calls me in and says, we're gonna let you go. And I was like, damn, now I have to pay full price to see old men's nutsacks flopping out of their Speedos. So I'm glad the job is over, because every day there was crying and screaming and fecal incidents. And that was just my boss. So I gotta tell you one thing that's driving me crazy, and it is racism. And I just hate it. Wait, what's funny? So I hate racism because racists assume I'm a foreigner. But when foreigners assume I'm a racist, they would be absolutely correct. All you round eyes look alike to me. So the other day, I'm crossing the street and someone yells out, "Go back to where you came from." I was like, oh no, I'm never going back to the Bronx. So I live in Santa Monica, and that is ground zero for homelessness. And every day I'm harassed for money. Just the other day, a homeless guy asked, "Lady, can you spare some change?" I said, "Sorry, no." And then he screamed, "Bitch, chink." I was like, "Really? Bitch, chink? That's so offensive." Not the slur, the bad grammar. I was like, "You just called me 2 nouns." So now I'm teaching grammar to the homeless. I said, "Listen, buddy, use adjectives to modify nouns. If you're gonna insult me, try bitchy chink, or chinky bitch, or get creative and go slanty eyes. Just not 2 nouns." So, I may be a bitchy chink, but I am always grammatically correct. And tomorrow's lesson is going to be on double negatives. Instead of saying, "I don't got no money," say it in a language I understand. "I have no money." And the answer is still no. Okay, I worked on the TV show King of the Hill. Is everyone familiar with that show? Yeah, great show. They didn't ask me back, so fuck them. But on that show, I have a lot of great memories with the cast, especially one with Jonathan Joss. He is the voice of John Redcorn. Familiar with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jonathan was super talented. He would nail his lines on the first take, and he was also very observant because he kept telling me I had a great ass. The first time I was flattered, but by the 4th week I was creeped out. I was like, he either has to shut up or turn into George Clooney. So I had to pull him aside and say, "Hey, Jonathan, it's not cool to talk about a woman's body." And he stopped immediately, which was kind of disappointing. I should have said, "It's okay, 1 comment on my ass a month is fine." But anyway, fast forward 20 years later to this June, and in the news, this is tragic, in the news was that Jonathan was shot and killed.
What?
And we also learned that he was gay. So I was totally wrong. He wasn't hitting on me. He was just stating a fact. I had a really great ass. Or the ass of a man. Anyway, R.I.P. Jonathan, and that's my time.
Keep it going for Sharon.